right, guys, so it is Sunday afternoon and we are getting ready to do some work out here and get things ready because we're supposed to get like really cold temperatures tonight. It's supposed to be down in the 30s, which it's all right for if you're peas, but it's not all right if you're a pepper. So anyways, yesterday we took care of getting the chicken fence all squared away for this side of things over here. Let me spin you around. Sorry if I got you dizzy. So we got that all squared away yesterday. So our chickens got a little bit more room to roam than here in this during this cool season that we're getting ready to go into. So anyways, back there you can see the raised beds. They're doing really good. I love having those raised beds. Got to take in the umbrella and get it all squared away. We'll probably have a few more nice days after this cold snap, but if we don't, I want to make sure that we don't have anything blow over. So we'll probably be putting in a few things. I do have a jacket on because we're getting ready to come out here and do some pepper removal from plants, and we're going to also go and get some peppers ready to put in pots as well. So that's kind of our hurry up before it gets too dark this evening. We just did a life chain with our church and got back here. So now we got to get to work real quick before we lose daylight. So anyways, stick with us. We'll be right with you. All right, so we're getting ready to go do what?
Well, we're overwintering peppers.
Peppers.
Digging them up. Well, harvesting the last of them and digging them up.
Yep. I'm walking around here with a little jacket on because it's getting cooler now.
Yeah, it cooled down. It was like really warm
did.
this afternoon. Sun's hiding over the hill now, and
yeah,
makes a difference, that sunshine.
I know. A little bit here left, but anyways, we're going to grab some peppers off of the plants and then we're going to overwinter them. Because there's some peppers that we just want to keep.
Yeah, you got some good peppers over here on your side too that you might want to do.
I absolutely will. So we're going to get busy here, and we thought we'd take you along for our little afternoon foray in the garden here. Oh, we got some
lots
little
of
tomatoes. We need to get those for the chickies.
Tomatoes and tomatillos, you should give those to the chickens.
Yep.
Look at all these peppers here. Oh.
My goodness gracious. Here, let me show you the peppers. Hold on a second. I got to sit my dog down. Woo! There we go. Hold on. Look at all these peppers we're getting ready to harvest here. Look at those. Wow. So we want to save some of these plants. They did really well this summer. And so here's some... these are your hot ones, aren't they?
Well, these are hot. What do you mean hot? These are, these are habaneros.
Yeah, habaneros.
That's
hot.
Well, those are ghost peppers. That's way
These
hotter
are ghost
than
peppers,
habanero.
yeah.
But even hotter than that is over here, which is the Trinidad Scorpion. That's over here. And we only got a few peppers on them. So, whoops, just broke a plant, but that's okay. We're going to be... so we want to keep these separate.
From the other peppers?
From everything. See, those are Trinidad Scorpion peppers. That's like 1.5 million on the Scoville scale. So that's like, you don't want to accidentally...
Rub your eyes now?
So, anyhow, I'm going to set those down. I'm going to go start over here at the ghost peppers.
Okay.
Gonna need more pots.
Yeah, I think so. All right, well, let's go ahead and we'll get busy.
I'm just gonna trim back some of the main branches real quick, just because you gotta trim them back anyhow, and then she can pick the peppers off them easier that way. Then I'll finish pruning them later. Okay, so I don't know if you was able to see that. We just dug up the two of the ghost peppers, and she's picking some of the peppers up. Whoops, picking some of the peppers off of those. So we got those, But you can see, hopefully you can see, yeah, look at all these. And there was I mean, there's hundreds more that would you know, ripen if we just had the time. But the best thing about overwintering your peppers is, you know, peppers are a tree like in Mexico. They will grow, you know, just year round. But best thing about overwintering them and keeping them alive through the winter is the fact that they're going to be your first ones that start producing in the spring. I had, well, all of my ones that I overwintered last year, I actually literally left them in the pots all summer, and they grew and produced lots of fruit. And I've already thrown them in the greenhouse because they was already in pots, so that was kind of cool. But best thing to do is put them back out in the ground when, you know, after you're in the spring or whatever. But leaving them in pots is fine, you know, if you have them in big enough pots. So anyhow, I was getting ready to show you is the fact that I've got some like a row of Fresno chilies over here. Let me see if I can show you there. See, they got a, let me kind of see if I can show you. Got a bunch of them on there, and let me just kind of take you quickly across there. So we got those, but I'm not going to dig any of those up because I've got about 40 of those plants already in the greenhouse, so I don't really need those ones. So I'm not going to do those. I am going to take the Trinidad Scorpion. I got 2 Trinidad Scorpion plants over there, and I want to go ahead and save those. Those seeds are kind of expensive, and since they're not a hybrid, or I mean, since they are a hybrid, you have to buy seeds. And since I've got plants growing good that I've already paid for the seeds, I might as well keep those plants alive. And maybe next year they'll get an earlier start and produce more. They didn't produce that many this year. Our garden spot out here, I don't know if you noticed me digging them couple plants up, how hard our ground is. Yeah, there used to be a house over here, and I was talking to the previous owner, and he was saying that they used to park over here. So there's all kinds of gravel and compacted clay, and it's really hard. We got a lot of work to do to get this garden area to where it'll be a good garden spot. It didn't do that. I mean, we grew some stuff. You can see we got our ghost peppers did pretty good. You know, we got some stuff. But we got a lot of work to do. This is our first year in this garden area. So anyhow, I'm going to get busy over here. Deb's still picking the peppers, so I'm going to go over to the next area and dig these Trinidad Scorpion peppers. And Deb's going to do a taste test of the Trinidad.
No, Deb is not. I don't think so. No.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, no, Deb doesn't like the hot peppers. So anyhow, just go ahead and bring it over here. What's that?
They're still blooming.
Oh yeah. So the Fresno chilies over there she's picking now, they're still blooming. And you know, all this stuff's, you know, still blooming. These Trinidad Scorpions are still blooming. So I may not clip these way back because I'm taking them in the greenhouse, and maybe we'll get continue to get some more peppers. We'll pick the ripe ones now and then leave the other ones on the plants, because these are small enough plants to manage putting in a pot. So we'll do that. Okay, you can see that we got blooms up in there and everything, and you know, a couple decent sized peppers in there that will ripen. But we dug up and got a pretty decent amount of the roots, which you don't have to get. You turn around a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. You don't have to get a huge amount of the roots. Okay, so part of allowing them to go dormant is trimming them back, trimming the foliage back, all the growth up on top, and trimming some of the roots back. So digging them up, you're going to lose a lot of roots. So that's fine. Don't worry about that. Put them in a pot. And this isn't the time, like if you have your peppers in a pot already, this isn't the time to up pot them. If anything, you want to trim the roots back and downsize the pot, because you want them to go dormant. You just want to keep them barely kind of eking along through the winter. You just kind of want them to go dormant, and that's okay. But anyhow, I'm going to try to keep these two here kind of thriving just for a little bit in the greenhouse, as long as we can keep, and it's supposed to get in the 70s this week, so it's we're not going to be like solid freezing every night or anything. So just the next couple nights, there's a chance of freezing. So anyhow, I'm going to go grab a couple more pots, and in fact, you know what, I'm just going to carry these plants straight over to the greenhouse, just like that.
Our basket needs emptied. It's like,
wow. And you're not done yet?
I'm not done
and
yet.
You got a bunch of your sweet peppers to do.
Sweet peppers and
pick.
tomatillos, yeah. Take a look at those.
So, okay, well, I'll turn the camera over to you.
Okay.
For what you're doing, and I'm going to head into the greenhouse.
Well, I actually am going to go ahead in and empty out this basket and get another one, or empty this basket out. So
that's fine.
And all right, we'll see you back in a minute. Right. So we've got our first batch in the house, and I'm heading back out to get more things to harvest, more peppers. I'll grab some of those tomatoes, even some of the ones that aren't the best, and I'm going to go and put those in with the chickens, because those chickens love the tomatoes. Huh, baby?
Yep, they love
So we're meeting each other, coming and going for this garden thing, harvest. Oh my goodness. So anyways, man, it's another beautiful evening here in Alabama. I want to show you guys something. I just think it is beautiful. I'm so blessed with where we live. See, that's beautiful. Then you get to see our mountains back there too. It's just so pretty. So anyways, I've got peppers on my end that are sweet peppers. I've got some of my yellow monsters that I'm going to go ahead and harvest. I've got some of the other sweet peppers that I want to get out of here, along with some of my tomatoes. Rob's got some okra here. I need to check with him to see if he wants to go ahead and harvest those seeds for right now. I don't know what the frost will do to them. So we're going to get busy. All right, you guys can stay right here while we're being busy. Well, the harvest in the second run wasn't as great as the harvest in the first. As you can see, we've got some tomatoes and peppers and a few green beans. I'll probably take some of this right over to the chickens and let some of them gnaw on some of this stuff. Some of the tomatoes are kind of squishy. One of them was busted open, but I grabbed it for them anyways. It's never going to waste if you're giving it to your chickens, because your chickens in turn feed you. So that's always a good thing. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll be right back. What you guys doing over there? Here, babies. Hey, babies. Hey, nug-nugs. Look at these biggins. They're better than miniature size. Yeah. Check them out. So apparently it's a party over at the Littles tonight, because the big girls and Ricky are headed into the coop already. So Give me a second here. Get over this fence. Woo! I'll be glad when we finish this gate over here. We've already started construction on it. It's just taken a little bit of time to do it. We do that. I'll be glad when we finish the construction on this gate over here, because right now all we do is pull this over and we don't want anything to get in there for the chickens. So anyways, I'm going to sign off for this weekend. We've had a lot going on this weekend, from the chicken yard to the harvesting and everything else going on. So anyways, you guys have a blessed day, and we will catch you on the south side. Night.